Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Happy Monday. Let's go. Okay. Hey, babe. Do you mind getting the package that's at the door? It's the replacement filter. Alright, let's get this started. Hey, I can't stay, but I was wondering if you were going to upload tonight's stream to YouTube. Yes, I will. I will upload this one to YouTube just like I did the other one. I'll make sure to upload this one to YouTube, so you'll have that. Oh, you know, I've been really bad at oh man, I feel like I've been really bad at publishing my VODs recently. I need to do that. But yes, this will be on the YouTube. I don't know if we're gonna actually finish the game tonight. Like, it'll be completely finished when we finish the game. But no matter what, tonight will be the last Slay the Princess stream. So we're gonna try to get through as much as we can, and then we'll see. Hi, Katie. Hello. Hope you have a good stream and even better Tuesday. Yes, you too, Wee. Thank you for coming in. I'll make sure to upload this to YouTube. If not tonight, then I'll make sure to have it up by tomorrow. All right. I hope you have the best Tuesday ever, Wee. How are you doing today, Katie? Did you have a good day? Okay. Hopefully my stream doesn't crash. Okay. Oh, let me hide this. There we go. Hi, Kane. Hello. My day was pretty good. I'm glad that your day was good. You know, I can't complain about today. For a Monday, it was a Monday. It was a Monday, that's for sure. But could have been worse. Oh. BC. Wee! Thank you so much for the gifted sub to Kane. Thank you. The kindest ever. So nice. All right. Let me actually... Okay. We is a MVP. Oh, seriously. Okay. Alright, so we're just gonna continue on our Slay the Princess journey. We're just gonna see what happens.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't...
I don't really remember where we were last time. I think, wasn't it tab to skip what we've already done? Maybe we should just... What happens if we turn around and leave, I wonder? We haven't tried that yet. They even showed up to my test stream the other night. Oh, Kane! Test stream? Hold on. What? Hold on. That is so cool. What were you testing? We should lie, right? VOD might still be up if you want to see. Oh my god! I'm gonna watch it! I'm so excited! Oh my gosh, wait, I'm so excited. Okay, I'm gonna watch it after stream. Kane was eating some survivors for real, for real. Oh! Oh my god, Kane, that's so exciting! When is... Do you know the next time you're gonna be streaming? I'm gonna watch the VOD. I definitely want to see some killer gameplay. Wednesday? That works out perfectly because I don't stream that day. I'm gonna... Oh my god, that's so exciting. Oh my gosh, okay. I'm very excited to come watch you stream. And watch some killering gameplay. Probably some clown action, right? So you've been getting, like, back into DBD, huh? I'm really excited about 2v8. All the Resident Evil. I really want to play all the Resident Evil games again so bad. I know I played the Resident Evil games such a long time ago, but I've been thinking about it. It's like in my brain. Maybe I'll make the Resident Evil games my Monday games. It was just low MMR. Whatever. No, that's so exciting, Kane. I'm gonna check it out. Okay, let me see. We're gonna lie to the narrator and say we know where we're going. We're just gonna see what happens. The narrator doesn't have any trust in us whatsoever.
I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin. Good. What we're being asked to do here is wrong. Better to wash our hands of this whole situation than to take part in it. Ignore that annoying little voice. He doesn't know what he's talking about. That's strange. It looks like this path also leads to the cabin. How convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all.
Looks like the path also leads to the cabin. Oh, okay, so we can't leave. This wasn't my fault! Listen, okay, what is this game? This narrator is telling me to slay the princess. I've tried, okay? I've tried multiple times. And then just something happens afterward. And then I start here again at the beginning. So you basically just like... So far, we've tried to slay the princess a bunch of times, and it's like... Some things have happened, and then you just end up back here in the beginning, and it's like you're doing it all over again. But each time we do it, it's a little bit different. I think I've technically had, like, one ending so far. And there's also a lot of there's like voices that are like telling me it's kind of like the shoulder angels where it's like you have the voice of the hero who's like trying to like, you know, do the right thing, and then you have like a sad guy, like I have a sad voice. There's like a bunch of different voices. Yeah, see, Kirsten knows how to explain things better than I do. Different points of views, yes, of the situation. And you'll see like right now the narrator, I think the narrator is a bad guy. But we have the narrator, and then there's a bunch of different voices that you'll hear. And that is my very bad explanation of Slay the Princess. I played for a couple hours before. I had like 2 hours worth into the game. And I don't really remember exactly what happened last time I tried. Yeah. It's definitely story driven. But it's very interesting. I still don't completely understand it myself, but it seems like I'm trying to like make different decisions for different things, and based on that decision you'll have a certain outcome. And I don't know how many decisions there are, but I think there's like a shit ton of stuff that can happen. I'm pretty sure there's like a bazillion different endings that you can get in this game. So right now I just tried to leave to turn around because I'm like, okay, well, I keep going up to this cabin and then nothing happens for what I want to actually happen. Ooh, should we try to leave again? Okay, we're gonna try to leave again.
Really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you? It's remarkably selfish, if you ask me. I've already outlined the stakes of the situation. If you don't do your job, everyone dies. Like, dies. Forever.
Yeah, that's the thing too. By me slaying the princess, everyone will be okay. But if I don't slay the princess, everyone's going to die, apparently. Apparently. Everyone will die. I don't care. I'm not killing a princess. Ooh! Oh! You're not emotionally blackmailing me into this, doing this. I'm gonna do this.
And consequences aren't emotional blackmail. They're facts of life, and if you had an ounce of maturity, you'd understand that.
Wow. The narrator's kind of an asshole.
But fine, you turn around and trek back down the path you came. Oh, look at that. You're at the cabin again. Now, I'm not normally one for superstition or astrology, but I have to say, it seems like the universe itself is doing its best to bring you to your fated confrontation with the princess.
Oh my gosh. I don't think I can leave. I guess I start walking in a different direction again. Maybe, but I don't think he's a bad guy. You know what? I think the voices are trying to convince me that the narrator's a bad guy. One of the voices, probably. Trekking through the wilderness until I find a way out of this place. Let's do that.
There's always a choice. Let me tell you right now that you're making the wrong one for pretty much everyone who's ever lived, as well as for everyone who ever will.
Oh, God. Okay.
And here we go. As you trudge into the woods, something strange starts to happen. At first, it's little flickers out of the corner of your eyes. Glimpses of familiar wooden structures through the leaves. But as you focus on your surroundings,
oh, there's a bunch of cabins.
Flickers weren't just a trick of light. In every direction, there is a path and a cabin. And not just a cabin. An infinite fractal of paths and cabins desperately trying to draw you back to where you need to be. Wait, What's going on?
Oh, see, this is one of the voices.
But you're too stubborn for that, aren't you? It doesn't matter how many paths or cabins appear around you, you're just going to do whatever you can to shirk your responsibility because you care more about irritating me than you do about the fate of the world.
I don't think that's true. That's a little dramatic.
You've doomed us all, you know that, right? But of course you do. Otherwise you wouldn't just wander off into the forest in search of certain death. You lose track of just how long you spend aimlessly tromping through the wilderness. But it's not like any of that time spent lost in the woods really matters, because it isn't long before the world ends and everyone dies.
Oh, alright, there we go.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path...
I have been blatantly ignoring his suggestions. Maybe I should just go in.
...cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Looks a little different. Let me see. Yeah, right?
A terrible sense of deja vu. No, you don't have that. This is the first time either of us have been here. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. I don't know. I think it's more fun if he knows what we're thinking. He's like a captive audience.
Contrarian?
The entire world ending wasn't enough to get rid of us. I don't think there's much he can do other than object. I wonder what else we can do to ruin his day.
Oh. So we get new voices based off of the decisions that we made previously? Is that what's happening?
If by ruining my day, you mean ruining everyone's day forever, then yes, I suppose there are plenty of ways you could pull that off.
Oh.
The world really did end last time, didn't it? We should be careful. For all we know, we just got lucky. The world hasn't ended yet, and you are never going to slay her with that attitude. Stuff those pathetic little voices to the back of your mind and stay focused on the task ahead.
The walls weren't here last time. Lie? I don't feel like staying in the woods forever is a good plan. The walls weren't here last time.
What are you talking about? I'm sure those walls have always been there. It makes sense if you think about it. If there weren't any walls in the woods, someone might have gotten lost. Or, heaven forbid, someone other than you might have stumbled onto the princess.
True. Lie? Let's go to the cabin.
A warning before you go any further.
What up, Bree? What up? Got all the cool mods. Let's go. Best mods ever.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Okay.
If we're stuck going in there, maybe we should believe her. Maybe she isn't a liar.
A contrarian voice.
Ignore him. He's just being difficult for the sake of it. Let's keep an open mind.
Okay.
The cabin interior is wrong. A confusing patchwork of many cabin interiors, all projected across what's almost the same space. But it's all shifted. An inch here, a foot there.
Yeah.
Such that the seams are never quite visible enough for the place to make any sense. The only furniture of note is a plain table, its legs all the wrong lengths, its material devoid of feature. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Okay.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Okay.
If he wants us to take it, maybe we should just leave it to collect dust. Or better yet, grab it. Throw it out the window. What good is a knife against a world-ending monstrosity anyway?
That is true.
No, we're taking the knife. Have you seen this place? We have literally no idea what to expect and no idea what we're dealing with. I've already told you what you're dealing with. You're dealing with a princess. How many times do I have to explain this incredibly simple and straightforward premise? You can't just say that, not when everything here is so wrong. Listen to me. My job is to describe facts as facts and to guide you through your job, which is to slay the princess and through that action, save the entire world.
Yeah.
And if you're going to slay her, you cannot let fear creep into your heart. You cannot lose yourself before you even get to her.
Oh boy.
Oh, ho, ho, ho. Piqued my interest. What's going to happen if we lose ourselves? Nothing, because you're going to pull yourself together. Just ignore the stressful geometry and stay calm.
Okay, we're staying calm.
How? Even if we closed our eyes, you're constantly describing it to us. I'm not going to stop doing my job, so you're just going to have to get better at yours. And quickly, if you don't mind. Yes, take a deep breath. I'm all for getting under his skin, but we'll miss out on loads of fun if we shrivel up into a ball and go insane the first time we see something weird. What you're seeing here is obviously real. Just accept it and go with the flow. It really isn't hard. Okay, I'm fine.
All the voices are talking to each other.
Now, whenever you're ready, we're all waiting for you to complete a very important task. You take the blade from the table. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Yes.
Okay, fine, you took the knife. But you really shouldn't hold it like that. Then how are we supposed to hold it? The other way, thumb at the bottom. We'll look much cooler and more serious if we hold it with our thumb at the bottom. It really doesn't matter how you hold the blade, as long as you have it. Just make a choice.
Ooh, okay, we'll hold it the other way.
Switch your grip on the blade.
Ooh, yeah.
Yes! Isn't this so much better?
The contrarian's really funny.
Okay, fine. You're right.
It does look a lot better. It does look, it's like more stabby now. It looks way more stabby. Okay.
It really doesn't matter. Just get on with it and deal with the princess already.
Okay.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a web of branching
Oh, this is way
staircases,
different.
all built from unidentifiable materials. Nothing here seems to belong, and the closer you examine your surroundings, the more confused you get, your head throbbing with the effort of making sense of this place. None of the stairs even seem to go anywhere, let alone down. The air here has a sickening, almost sludge-like miasma to it.
Miasma?
A kind of indiscernible quality that comes from the blending together of every scent there is at once. An odor that is simultaneously everything and yet the sum of it all coalescing into a thick, nauseating nothing.
Miasma? What is... Okay, I don't... Miasma. That is a cool word.
If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice, a disquieting collage of tone and personality, drags up the stairs.
Hello?
Oh.
What are you doing here? Are you here to kill?
No, thank you. Oh, don't be such a baby. Let's just turn around and leave. This feels wrong. This feels like a trap. Like whatever we do, we're gonna die. But we already tried turning around and leaving, didn't we? And he threw up a wall. No way to go but forward. And whatever choice we make, whatever she is, we know one thing for sure. And what's that? That the fate of the world hinges on your success? There'll still be plenty of ways to ruin his day.
Okay, the voice of the contrarian's really funny. Take the harsh stairs to the left, take the center staircase, take the soft stairs to the right. The soft stairs look like they go outside. We should take the harsh stairs to the left.
You step to the left. The path is cruel against your feet, the impact of each step sending pulsing vibrations up your legs, until there's nothing left in them to feel.
Oh boy.
The air around you grows cold the further you progress. At first, a barely noticeable drop, quickly evolving into a numbing cold. Your toes feel like
Oh,
blocks
no.
of ice. Your breaths puff out in clouds of condensed vapor.
I don't think we picked the right path. This doesn't seem well. It's a gas toxin commonly associated with foul smells. It's used a lot in reference to supernatural things as well. Miasma is my word of the day. I'm gonna find every way to use miasma. Hey, do you know what miasma is? Wow.
Don't wow me. What is it?
It's a bad smell. I can't believe you didn't know that. No, I've known it this whole time. Marriage. What?
Can't lie on you.
Everything on the internet's true. Oh, there's a snort. Okay. Kirst did explain it. She really bad smell. And now I've taught my husband something. Look at me go.
You shudder
Oh,
against it
God.
as you continue down the stairway, losing yourself in the bone-deep chill.
Oh!
You slowly lose sense of yourself the further you go. Time disappears.
Oh, I have a
You feel
different
yourself
pointer.
Begin to untether.
Oh boy.
Physical sensations dull and then vanish, until the only things experienced are the endless repeating patterns and emotions of the journey, a continuous march forward to a destination long forgotten. Consumption and betrayal, skepticism and blind devotion, rivalry and submission, terror and longing,
Oh boy.
pain and unfamiliarity. And at the heart of it all, an emotion that can only be described as
Are you just going to stand there?
Oh!
what the hell was that? What happened to us? I feel so strange. Like I'm fundamentally different, but also still the same person I was at the top of the stairs.
Oh. Well, that is an unfun fact. Man, I'm learning so much tonight. Miasma. Miasma.
Oh well, that was a trip, but now it's
Oh, I'm gonna slay her,
time to get
Kane.
back to our old devilish ways.
Don't you worry. That was a trip.
Princess, eyes bright but otherwise shrouded in darkness, watches you impatiently from the other side of the basement. Don't forget why.
But she looks so sad.
And why are we here again? In case you weren't listening, I'm afraid I lost myself on the way
Oh.
down. You're here to... He's just being an ass. We remember. Though I'm still not sure if we should trust you. Let's talk to her for a bit, try and get our bearings. She seems normal.
Okay. Should we try talking to her, or should we just like... Oh, we don't have another option. We have to talk to her. I didn't realize I was here. Let's see if she will answer this for us.
What, like you need me to hold your hand and tell you everything's okay? You're not really cut out for this, are you?
Wow.
Why are you even here? We're probably stuck down here forever, aren't we? There's no way out, and barely a way in.
As the princess speaks again, it's almost as if she fractures. Where there was once just one of her, there is now another. We can do that? I don't like this. It's those cabins all over again. Can we put her back? You said you'd been here before, right? What exactly happened last time?
Oh my god.
Does it matter? Yes, it matters. But I'm not going to waste any more time prying out details if you're going to be so irritating about it. It seems to me like you saw something you weren't supposed to have seen. If only you'd listened to whatever words of wisdom you were given in that other reality.
Yeah, I really haven't been
What's done is
listening
done.
listening to the narrator at all.
Whatever you saw last time, unsee it. Whatever thoughts weaseled their way into your head, unthink them. If it's not already too late. You have a job to do here, and you need to do it now. Ooh, new plan. Let's see if we can make even more of her.
Well, should we try to make more of her? Let's see what we can say. I'm getting you out of here. Oh, this is the slay her one. I can't trust anything here.
Wait, that's not right. Go on. Take a step
Oh.
forward. Your foot lands, but it lands different. You experience a firm footfall, a gentle tread, a confident stride. You can feel yourself rupture. The room spins, your perception multiplying in a sickening kaleidoscope as your very self is pulled in incomprehensibly many directions. All
Oh,
at once you
God.
charge forward, knife gleaming to slay the princess, just as you strike at her bindings and leave her to languish alone.
Oh my god, look, she's so creepy.
Is this what the end of the world looks like? What an unbearable mess. But this... we can't...
Oh man, this is not going well. This is a trippy one.
Do you not have anything witty to say? I could use a good bit of wit right now. No, I don't, because this isn't fun. How are we supposed to have fun if everything is happening at the same time? It's the same as nothing happening, and nothing is excruciating. Luckily for all of us, nothing and everything doesn't go on forever. The world and the princess collapse in on themselves before it all
Oh no.
falls apart.
Oh, but she's not... Oh, but we did slay her.
I think he's gone.
The narrator?
We were never going to salvage this, were we?
What happened to us? What are we? There are parts of us that are dead, and the others, they just don't fit. They just don't fit.
Oh boy.
We can feel them moving around.
Oh.
It's all so uncomfortable.
Yeah, that doesn't look very comfortable.
Did you do this? Did we do this? Can you pull us back apart? Fix us?
We should help her. I think we did this. How surprisingly sincere. I didn't actually think our actions had consequences.
Oh
It's a little late
gosh.
for regret, isn't it?
Please.
Mm. You just destroyed everything. I'm not going to fix you. Oh god. Ooh! When everything is possible, nothing is. You'll never know if she hears your reply. She's gone. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a...
I don't think we can try to find her.
Why is it here?
We already kind of just left her to die.
But it feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything. Yeah, don't look at it. I don't like that thing.
We should look into it. You approach the mirror.
I don't like that silence.
The voices feel small, distant as you approach. The mirror always makes them leave. Oh, it does, doesn't it? You've withered. Oh boy. I'm decaying? Oh, the long quiet again. Oh, we're back with her again. Does she look the same?
I am a growing chorus of contradiction, a mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again. All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
She changes every time. You can't be a contradiction. Contradictions don't exist.
And yet my waters flow and my streets bustle. There are no words that can describe me into non-existence. There is no logic that can bind my multitudes. I am everything that you have known me to be, but I am also none of it.
This is how I feel.
I'm sorry. Words are difficult for me. They never fully weave what I wish to say. If you do not like my answers,
Oh, wow.
you need not
Okay.
ask me questions.
She came back with it. She came back.
The vessels you choose to bring me carry far more meaning than anything words could say in the spaces between.
So we're bringing her...
It changes me, but it doesn't make me worse, nor does it make me care for you any less. Does it make you worse? Do you resent me?
Do I resent her? Oh, this is a strong one.
It will, in time, but you still have a ways to go before we are done. Know that I hold no malice for you. these ones are a contradiction.
Mm.
A winding kaleidoscope of
Because
they are stretched into a shape not unlike me, but it is a shape they cannot hold.
that was the voice of the contrarian. Hmm.
They will make for a rich and vibrant heart. Do not mourn them, for they will finally get to know themselves.
So we won't have the voice of the contrarian anymore?
Gifts aren't what someone tells you to bring them. My joy is in seeing what you choose. There are no wrong answers, and every perspective illuminates my shadows and tells me new secrets.
Okay. All right.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
Oh, all right. And then we die, and then we start it over again. Did you hear season 2, end of the month? Ooh, season 2 for what? Bring the stranger to her.
You're on a path in the woods.
Ooh!
And at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
The Magnus Archives. I'm so glad that you got into that. I wonder if the episodes will come out like weekly. Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up?
While I appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock. Nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up. And before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation. Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point.
Yeah.
If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end, and there is no changing that. It's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything. Unless, of course, you do
I'm
your
trying
bit
to slay
and
her.
Slay her.
I'm trying. It starts getting very interesting. Kirst, did you finish? You finished all of season 1, right? Of the archives? Okay, let's see.
Don't mention it. It's all part of the job.
Kirst has abandoned us. How dare she have things to do? Don't mention it. It's all part of the job.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Oh, we don't have a new voice.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Okay.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
It's weird not having another voice.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by...
Okay. Just checking in on you.
Oh, it's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think they'd forgotten about me.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world? Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
We've tried this before. Do it? Okay. We're gonna walk towards her.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
I'm not holding the knife in a cool way anymore.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me? I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it. So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
We don't listen to her, right?
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late.
We've been here before.
You lunge forward without a moment's hesitation.
Oh, Brimstone, thank you for the hydrate. Oh, man. Actually, hold on. I'm gonna go get more water. That's a good sign. Thank you. BRB. I'll be right back. Oh! William, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. All right, let me go fill up my water really quick. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. All right, now I can give justice to Brimstone's hydrate. Thank you. Good. That was good. Thank you. Ooh, and William, thank you again for the follow. Welcome in. Welcome in. Okay. No hesitation. It's just like when I play Killer in Dead by Daylight. It's the same thing. No hesitation ever.
You feel flesh easily give way
Oh!
and look down to see your blade already sinking deep into her heart.
Oh, this is it, isn't it?
Yes.
I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming. But I have to wonder, do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
It's like she's convinced she can't die. Yes, even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive and well. But it's over, isn't it? She stopped breathing moments ago, that arrogant look still plastered on her face. But is it over? Really over?
I don't believe it's really over. Oh, I can't. Oh, see, this is from last time.
It's over. You could check her sleeves if you want, but I can assure you that there's nothing hidden up there. We should make sure. What's the harm in checking for a pulse?
Yeah, what's the harm? It could be totally fine.
I really don't think you should do that. And why shouldn't we? Is there something you're not telling us?
Yeah, what's the worst that could happen?
I've told you everything that's happened with complete accuracy. The princess is dead. Your blade pierced her heart. There's no coming back from that.
Check for pulse, okay.
You lean down and place your hand against her neck, holding your breath as you search for a pulse, even though you know you're not going to find one. We definitely won't if you keep talking. I'm sorry, do you want her to be alive? You just saved the entire world from annihilation. Why are you suddenly trying to call that into question?
That's true. She has a pulse!
What was that? You know what that was. That was the sound of a heartbeat, followed by another, and another.
The art in this game is really beautiful.
I guess I won't be dying alone after all.
Oh, fuck.
Something sharp digs into your side, the shock of it sending your nerves into a pained frenzy. Quick, let's get out of here. It's too late for that now.
Oh, God.
You collapse to the ground as the mortally wounded princess twists a blade of her own deeper between your ribs. As you fall, she falls with you, exhausted by the effort, the little life that was left in her eyes fading rapidly.
Oh.
An eye for an eye. A life for a life. I guess we're even now.
Wow.
See you around.
You were so close. Why did you hesitate?
When did I hesitate?
It doesn't matter. At least you managed to take her with you.
But I'm dead
That's
now.
worth. Everything goes dark.
I did. I did check her pulse. Was that hesitation? The razor. Oh. Just
You're on
keep
a path
stabbing.
in the woods. And at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
All right. Act like she's Leon on a hooking. Oh.
I can assure you that you didn't slay her and that she didn't kill you. People don't just spring back to life after dying, and the two of us...
Well,
meet
that's what
for
happened
the
to
very
us.
First time. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. This whole thing's a crock of shit. She's just going to pull a knife out of nowhere and stab us again.
Voice of the cheated. Oh no. This whole thing's a crock of shit.
Stabbed to death? Well, you won't have to worry about that. The princess is unarmed. Yeah, that's exactly what you told us last time. You said this whole thing would be easy, but after we sank our blade into her heart, she just got up and started stabbing us.
Yeah.
Calm down. I assure you she has no weapons. so there's no reason to fear her. You were made for this job.
That's what you
You'll
said
be
last
fine.
time.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her.
Oh,
Don't believe a word she says.
It couldn't be more on the money. But we're really doing this, aren't we? I'd say you're lost, but I'm stuck here with you. We know what to look out for this time. We know to be careful.
do we know?
Just stay focused and you'll be fine. The interior
Oh,
of the
boy.
cabin is a jagged mess of warped wood and broken boards, their splintered edges as uninviting as shattered glass. The only furniture of note is a pointed table with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. You take the blade from the table. It will be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
It feels a bit better to have a weapon in our hands. Let's make her hurt for what she's done to us.
This voice is ready.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing what must once have been stairs. The fractured slats look as if they've been torn from their source and violently jammed into the wall. The air seeping up from below has an almost metallic quality to it, like the smell of fresh blood. And you can hear what sounds like the rhythmic scraping of metal coming from down below. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
The music is so creepy. Where's a crossbow when you need it, right?
That's right. Scraping. I told you she has something. I told you.
She does have something.
That sound could be anything. It's probably just her chains dragging across the floor. I am begging you to get out of your head. Her grating voice carries up the stairs.
I hope you've come to rescue me. I've been stuck down here forever.
We don't believe anything she says.
There is something so wrong with that voice.
Yeah, she thinks she's better than us. Like she doesn't even have to put on an act this time.
As you
Oh.
descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view, her sharp eyes following you from across the room. I wonder if she remembers us.
Finally, somebody. Quick, get me out of these chains. We're not safe here.
Come on now, we're not falling for that, are we? She's trying to trick us, but she can't hide that threatening edge to her voice. She just wants us to get close, to let our guard down.
If she sounds threatening, it's because her mask is already slipping. She knows why you're here. You are armed, after all.
Right.
What are you waiting for? You are here to rescue me, right?
Do we just go for it? Screw it. Okay. Just say screw it and go for it again.
The princess falls silent, her smile unwavering as you charge across the room.
Okay, she hasn't pulled out a knife yet, and her hands are still behind her back. I think we can do this. I think we can win. We just have to strike now, but make sure you keep your eyes on those hands. I don't trust her for a second.
No hesitation.
But your focus is broken by the horrible sound of metal slicing through meat.
Who, me?
Who's me? Not ours, right?
These are my voices exactly coming out.
Hers, at first,
At first.
then yours.
Hee hee.
Oh, pfft. Not the hee-hee.
How? What did she even hit us with?
You stare down at your chest and at the long, thin blade she impaled you with.
Jeez.
And then the red, angry slit along the flesh of her thigh, where the blade had been nestled just a moment ago. It's still lodged in her leg, emerging from her knee, hinging up and out of her body like
What?
some extra metallic limb.
What?
Bullshit. Absolute bullshit.
You're going to die now.
With a twist of her knee and
Oh.
a painful squelch, she does just
Ugh.
everything goes dark, and you die.
The arms race.
You're on a path in the woods.
I want a knee sword so bad.
We have to keep doing this over and over and over again. We're not starting in that goddamn woods every time. We're starting in the fucking cabin.
You're what? The interior of the cabin
Oh!
is sharp, a constricting mess of curved and battered sheet metal pushing you towards... Wait, excuse me? What just happened? What did you just do? I feel dizzy.
Oh ho ho ho! I guess I took us to the cabin, didn't I? Isn't that interesting? Who holds the cards now?
The circle's getting smaller and smaller.
Voice of the hunted.
Isn't an option anymore. We have to fight.
Good. It's better. Than
Oh!
Without a fight, no one can win. And if no one can win, then nothing has any.
Oh, we have a bunch of new voices here.
Great. So obviously you've already been here. How many times?
This is our third?
No wonder things have fallen apart.
Wait, we've been here way more
Realize
times
that
than
every
3.
time you fail, she escapes and an entire world is damned to destruction, right?
That can't be right. That's too much responsibility.
Nah, impossibly high stakes make the fight so much better. Let's just stay focused, shall we? The only furniture of note is a bent metal table, a pristine blade perched.
We take it.
Oh, the cheated is like, fuck all of this.
Okay, sure. You take the blade before letting me finish telling you it's there. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
This feels right. We just have to keep our senses sharp.
That's right. We've got to be able to win eventually.
Right?
We will win eventually. Hell, we might even win now.
That's a fighting spirit I like to see. You could all learn a thing or two from this one. I'd love to get started just as much as you would, but how are we supposed to get down there?
Right?
Walk through the door. You do know what doors are, right?
There's no door.
There isn't a door, there's just that mirror. There isn't a mirror. You really messed things up, didn't you? It's like you can't even see reality anymore.
I can feel the air coming up from behind it, stinking of iron and steel.
Oh, man.
He might be right. Could be a trick. If our other senses can't feel it, then we can't trust it.
If it's in our way, let's just break it and move on.
Okay.
You make your way to the door at the end of the room, stopping just in front of it. You really must think you're looking at a mirror. Well, it doesn't exist. Just reach forward and open it.
Hmm.
Let's just fumble for the handle and be done with it. I don't care what we look like. I care about getting to the end of this mess.
Wipe the mirror clean.
You reach forward and place your hand on the door to the basement. It creaks open.
What?
And the mirror's gone. How surprising.
This game just keeps getting crazier. It does. It does.
It was never there. Just an illusion.
Let's just get to the princess already. I didn't care about the mirror before, and I care about it even less now. Guess it's time for us to see her again.
We're gonna kill her this
Just
time.
Stay focused and you'll be fine.
Yeah, exactly.
You step forward,
Oh!
but you don't get a chance to linger on the basement stairs. They are smooth and flat and metallic, an unintentional and unfortunately slippery ramp that quickly sends you skittering to the bottom. Your body tumbles onto the basement floor and the form of the princess comes into
Right.
view, standing at a distance. She gives you a wry smile.
Ooh, the narrator sounds different. He sounds different. Right? We have to watch out for her. What other limb weapons does she have on her?
Hi. It looks like you don't have a way out, so I'm not going to play dumb anymore.
What?
But don't worry about how bad you did last time.
Oh.
That's part of the fun.
She's got another thing coming if she thinks we're going down easy again.
Right?
Pride makes us dead. The only thing that matters is survival.
Actually, does survival matter? We've died twice and nothing bad has come of it. We just need to find a way to win once.
Nothing bad has come of it yet.
Plenty bad has come of it. You've left at least one entire world to ruin. The people there mattered. The past isn't real. There's only here and now.
If she fires anything from her missiles, I'm done. Who knows what she has on her?
Your entire is
There's more!
sound of slicing meat. From the princess's arms erupt twin blades glistening with her blood, the empty flesh of her arms flopping at her elbows like torn sleeves. The chain clatters to the floor.
No! How far are you in this game? You know, I don't really know how far I am into it exactly. I would say I'm about 3 hours into it, hours wise. Curious, you want some arm blades? The thigh one was cooler. I really just want to run away.
Loose, and she is coming for you.
What? No!
You're going to make me walk over to you, aren't you?
No.
Shit. She's coming for us and I'm out of ideas.
Okay, we're going to fight her again, and we're going to have a stiff upper lip about it. She can't hurt us if we don't let ourselves feel it. We're going to appeal to her authority, puff her up a bit. There's no reason we can't talk this out. We're going to unconditionally surrender. I'm going to try flirting with her.
Now, I've tolerated quite a bit of you, but this is a bridge too far. Please don't try romancing the princess. She wants to kill you. She's going to end the world if you don't stop her.
We should just...
Yeah, do we have to flirt with the murderous?
Yes! Yes!
I'd rather not.
Yes!
I'm into it.
See, Stubborn understands.
Can't say I mind either. If it weren't for all the cheating, I'd say she's pretty cute.
Can we flirt by fighting her, though?
I just feel like I really get you. I like you. Romantically, even. Maybe we can hash this out over a date. Give her the look. I want to give her the look.
The look.
Question mark? You guys know what the look is. We're giving her the look. Like, she's smiling. She's into it.
We've all used it. Yeah, do you not know about the look?
The look. So we're getting serious about this.
You flash the princess the look. And a rosy blush rushes to the princess's cheeks and breaks into a wide grin.
The look worked. The look worked. It worked.
Oh, is that how it is? Yeah, okay, I feel that. I like you too. Neat.
Oh, be damned, this is actually going to work, isn't it?
Still going to kill you. But now we could both enjoy a mutual romantic subject.
Oh my
to remember.
god.
Or not?
The look didn't work.
Oh, I like her. I like her a lot.
Blush still glowing in her cheeks.
Oh
The
no.
princess closes the distance between you, blades flashing. She skewers you.
Okay, the look didn't work.
I can't find the Wi-Fi
Oh.
network. You might want to check the modem or router connections.
My Google Home has been doing this. I just need to unplug it.
Ow. What worthwhile romance doesn't hurt at least a little bit? What matters is that she likes us. She's even said as much.
She did say she likes us. Oh, voice of the smitten. Oh my god.
Oh, a new one of us. I thought that only happens when we die. Did we die? You're on a... No, you're in a... Where the hell are you?
I don't like that we died without us knowing it. This really, really blurs some lines that I prefer not to be blurred. Are we still dead? Are we alive again? How are we even supposed to know the difference?
Stop saying dead, all of you. We might have died a second ago, but right now we're extremely not dead. This is all horribly wrong. How many times have you been here?
This is 4.
I have determined Kierce will always be best mod. I don't want to be added to her list of bodies. That's smart. That's smart mentality.
No wonder everything's such a mess. This wasn't supposed to go past 1.
I wonder what you're going to do next. You're so full of ideas, and I love that.
But I guess we don't have time to talk about things before the princess advances. Okay, whatever we do gets us another us. Let's see how many we can stack. There's got to be a point where it makes us better than her.
Right.
We don't need any other voices chattering about in here. It'll just confuse us. All we need is to keep fighting. Yeah, I'll pass on that.
As long as we keep moving.
We'll win her heart eventually.
Yes, we will.
Come on, show me something new.
No. We're panicking. We're going to fight her again. We're going to have a... Yeah, let's do it. It doesn't work, and she kills you again and again and again and again. Your memory blurs as your consciousness leaps from life to life to life, holding only snippets of the conflict that transpires.
She's going to kill this body.
Ooh,
either
voice of the
way.
cold.
So stop feeling what it feels.
She skewers you.
Ooh, not bad. Real tough.
Wow.
Well, there's more of us. Let's see if that helps. Then you skewer yourself.
Oh my god.
I thought we both understood that dying doesn't get you anywhere.
Huh, that didn't do much of anything. We're tougher than I thought.
What's the point? It's all the same.
Oh my gosh. The broken.
She skewers you.
She's just misunderstood.
Oh, don't give up on me just yet. You gotta keep going.
It doesn't matter how many times this takes, we can't give up. Okay, let's go again. Just panic. Flee. She skewers you.
No, you don't get to escape. That's not how this works.
Yeah, I guess not.
See? We're getting better. Okay, yeah. That was a good one. Let's appeal to her better nature. We haven't tried that. I'm sure she'll listen to reason.
The opportunist.
She skewers you. We're getting close to something. Can't you feel it? One last time.
The cheated just wants to keep going and going.
One last time. That's all we need. None of this is working. Think. She skewers you.
Man, I've been skewered a lot of times.
And then everything goes dark, and you die.
Mutually assured destruction.
All right,
Oh no!
we're in a cabin and we'll take it from here.
Oh, okay, okay. We're just saying, narrator, don't talk anymore.
Everything feels like it finally fits, doesn't it? We're up here, which is different, and different is good. And our steel claw is already in our hand. Oh, what if we throw it out the window?
Yeah, why not?
For my dead body.
Oh boy.
That won't be
We have a lot of voices in here now.
died a lot. But I can't say I mind anymore.
He's broken as Eeyore.
Besides, what better way to die so very many times than at the sharp hands of a beautiful woman? I'm sure I can think of a better way to die. They're all the same, really. How about we stop thinking about horrible ways to die? I don't want us to accidentally manifest anything.
Oh, the paranoid's here now.
The only thing we're gonna manifest is finally ending up on top.
Alright.
There are entirely too many of you. How many times have you been here? This isn't good. This is... How about you stick to describing things, and we'll stick to doing them.
We're taking over the narrator at this point.
Yeah, leave it to the pros. We'll notch up that win in no time. Narrator, we heroically stride through the door and towards our destined final encounter with
I
our
like Voice of the Smitten the
star-crossed
best.
lover. Fine by me. You walk to the door and onto the basement stairs, only it's more of a slide. We know. Fine, I'll just shut up then and speed this whole thing along. Are you sure you don't want me to describe the stairs, or this room, or anything? It feels like I'm hardly a part of this. Don't care, just want to win.
Wow. So these are all of the voices that I've created in my, like, these are all my voices, but like based on my decisions and what I did. These are all the voices that are like coming up now because of what I did.
Fine, you make your way to the basement, where the princess awaits you.
You know, this last time I killed you, and you didn't pop right back up again? I thought I'd actually done it. I thought I'd cut you into so many pieces you just weren't able to stitch yourself back together. But I guess we're not done. That's okay with me. It's good even. I like that.
Wow.
I got something ready for you while you were gone. Do you want to see it?
Do we want to see it?
I'm not going to wait for an answer. I'm just gonna show you. It's worth it.
She looks a
though.
little
Just you
creepy.
wait, and not for very long, because I'm going to do it right now.
Are you going to say what she does? Do you want me to talk now? Well, yeah, she says she has something new. I want to hear about the new thing. Yeah, me too. I think I speak for all of us when I say that I would like to hear you describe her new thing. Really? Okay then.
Here we go. Now.
The princess's skin twists.
What?
revealing the red blooms of raw meat as it stretches and tears. And then it erupts. There's a wave of blood and viscera, pieces of her skin thrown against the walls. All that remains in the center of the room is a skeleton of blades.
Oh my god, it's a skeleton of blades?
Furiously in its cage of
Oh!
Are you ready for what comes next?
No!
Holy shit!
Yeah, holy shit.
She's gorgeous. Absolutely divine. Yes, behold the perfect woman.
What?
Do you think we can throw her out the window?
There's a few red flags here.
That looked painful.
Right? The paranoid.
Just made up. She doesn't even have a back anymore. How are we supposed to stab her in it? This is all just a sick joke. I hate existing.
Same, broken.
We're screwed. I quit. I'm done. Forget it.
Empty your mind.
What just happened? It's so quiet.
Oh, the voices are gone. Him too? Oh, we're gonna get rid of the narrator too? Oh!
Something feels different about you. It almost makes me feel different. Like I should actually take this seriously for once.
You do not act, and yet through that inaction your body moves on its own. The princess strikes as you approach, but as her blow finishes its arc, you're already somewhere else.
You're incredible.
Oh. Your weapons clash again and again, you and her entering a rhythm, free of thought and free of self. Oh, it's just, yeah, because it's just us and her. There's only the dance, the ebb and flow, the shifting of the tides, and back and forth between you. The deeper you fall into your play, the faster your hearts pound, and the faster the momentum volleys between you. An endlessly building crescendo, and then an opening. Your blade strikes free of volition, and hers strikes too. Both strikes are lethal. Neither of you will survive, but neither of you fear what's to come. This is a good ending. That was a good ending. You do not get to see each other die, nor will you ever. It's time for you to leave. Memory returns. Oh, we got our memory back. Okay. You do so. Silence as you reach towards the glass. It's time for you to see what's in it. The remains. You're unraveled. We're gonna see her again. Oh, look, there she is. Oh, she's all set up how she was before with her scary skeleton knife body.
There's a world beyond the endless walls of the long quiet. I am curious to see what it means for us to know it. No, their minds are empty, existent, but constantly shifting into something new. Do you think your narrator lives in the spaces beyond?
Oh.
Do not look to one who fears me for your truth. The only answers worth knowing are those we can find within ourselves. The next time I see you, each of us will finally know what we are.
Oh.
I will be here, waiting for you.
What does that mean? We're only gonna see her one more... Oh. Does that mean we're only gonna see her one more time? Oh, we're back at the chapter 1 again.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Selena! Selena's being a drama queen tonight, it seems.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Let me see.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
The comments were a bit weird, but would say Gears was being dramatic. My cat's being very dramatic right now. Selena! Ma'am. Ugh. Hey, come here. The cats are having, yeah. Yeah, my cats are being very dramatic right now. This is their, like, if you have pets, I don't know if your pets have, like, nightly brawls, but mine do. Usually around this time. They have their little nightly fight. And I blame Selena. Kears knows Selena's the problem, not Dexter. Dexter is the kindest little baby soul in the whole world. Selena just likes to mess with him. Do you use Instagram often? I just followed you on there. I can message you there. Yeah, send me a message. I will say I'm very bad at checking Insta, but I will make sure to check it. She's night crazy. Yes! Selena's night crazy. Are you done now? Okay, she's done now. All right.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
All right.
Take the blade from the table. It'd be rather...
We're not going to check her pulse this time.
The door to the basement creaked.
We're going to do what we did last time, but we're not going to... Oh. Maybe we'll do what we did last time, but we won't check her pulse. We'll just take it out.
Oh, it's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think they'd forgotten about me.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world? Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me?
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it. So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late.
Then I'm not talking to you.
Doubt, unfortunately, clouds your thoughts as you
What?
attempt to run her through.
There was no doubt.
A moment of distraction and hesitation is all she needed to sidestep your thrust and deliver a catastrophic blow to your jaw. It feels like you've been hit with a sledgehammer. You can feel bone grinding on bone where your jaw has been fractured. Holy shit, that hurts! Though she's unarmed, the shock of that first strike is enough to stagger you, putting you and the princess on somewhat equal footing. Your blade slashes through the air again and again, and her fists connect with your body as many times or more, each impact as heavy as that first bone-crushing hit. We can still turn this around. You and the princess stare at each other, both gasping for breath, equally exhausted. You probably won't make it out of here alive, but you can at least make sure that she won't make it out of here either. Excuse me? Do you think this is what I wanted to happen? I have a duty to state the facts of the situation, and honestly, it's a miracle anyone is still standing right now. Can you not feel all those ruptured organs bouncing around in there? If the princess doesn't do our friend in herself, internal bleeding is certain to finish the job. The two of you clash for the final time. You feel your ribs break as she delivers a heavy blow, but you push through the pain, falling forward and sinking your blade deep into the princess's heart.
Oh.
The two of you fall to the floor.
This was fun.
The princess gasps, her voice an unhealthy rasp as her lungs start to fill with blood.
You put up more of a fight than I thought you would. But I have to wonder, do you really think this is the end?
But you don't have time to worry over such things. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Oh my god. Okay.
Self-voicing
You're on
enabled.
a path
Oops.
in the
Chapter
woods,
2.
and at
The
the end of that
adversary.
path is a
Self-voicing
cabin.
disabled.
Whoops.
And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world. A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Okay.
Lying and cheating doesn't sound like her at all. Not that it matters. It's not like she can lie.
We have
when
the
she's
stubborn
in
guy
the middle
back.
of a fight. Are you sure about that? The point of my warning wasn't to start an argument over what circumstances the princess is capable of lying in. It was to give you some broadly applicable advice. The princess will do and say whatever she thinks it will take to get her out of there. So don't trust her. Ever. Are we clear? Crystal, let's just get on with it already.
Okay.
The cabin is tighter than its exterior would suggest. Its cold stone walls
This is
press
different now,
on you,
too.
as if trying to forcefully direct you towards your destination. The only furniture of note is a black iron altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. You take the blade from the altar. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Okay.
door to the basement creaks open, revealing a rough stone staircase, its walls pressing at your sides and tightening as you descend. The air seeping from below is heavy and oppressive, with an almost sulfuric odor to it. If the princess lives here, slaying her would
Sulfuric.
be doing her a favor. Her fierce voice carries up the stairs.
Oh god.
Is that another challenger? Finally. It's been ages since I've had a good fight.
This isn't what she sounded like last time. Her voice is a little deeper, almost threatening. Good. Sounds like my kind of princess. As much as I appreciate the enthusiasm, just make sure you don't let your bloodlust get to your head. You need to stay focused and keep your wits about you. Remember, you're here to slay the princess, not to have a good fight. As you descend the
Oh!
step,
She has a
the
tail and
princess
horns.
comes into view, a large shackle leading from her wrist to the basement wall. Looks like she could rip those chains out of the wall without a second thought.
Oh, it's you again. I'd been hoping you'd find your way back here. Good to see that death doesn't stick for either of us. And you brought your little knife, too. Yes.
Oh god.
I'm going to have fun breaking you into little pieces.
Hmm.
Good. With a singular focus, you launch off the wet stone floor of the basement and catapult yourself headlong towards the princess.
Oh my god.
Here we go. Let's make this count. Oh, we'll make it count, all right. You can feel flesh give way before a sudden impact blunts your momentum, your weapon tightly lodged in the bone of her arm. She grins at you from behind her guard. Pull it out. We'll try a different angle. No, we can do this. Just keep pushing.
The voice of the stubborn.
We're not gonna win if our weapon's stuck in her arm. The princess's grin widens as the two of you push against each other, her fiery eyes and masochistic glee practically lighting up the dreary cave.
Yes. You get it, don't you?
What? No?
Yes, you're right. We don't even need to talk about it.
What?
Your balance is suddenly thrown off as the princess pulls you into her knee. It collides with your ribs.
Oh,
and you
God.
feel them splinter, cracking like wet wood from the impact.
Oh. The knee sword is back.
As she strikes you again, you hear the whine of straining metal, and then a snap. It would appear that she's loose. We're fine! But you barely have enough time to notice before the princess follows up and smashes her forehead against yours.
Oh my god.
Your grip loosens from the impact, the blade still wedged in her arm as you tumble to the cold stone floor. I said we're fine. I didn't say you weren't fine. I was just describing what happened. You might not have said as much, but you certainly implied it. It really doesn't matter. The princess glances down at the blade embedded in her arm, and with near total ignorance to pain, slides it out of its sinewy prison.
Oh god.
You forgot this.
She tosses it at your feet.
She is kind of a badass, right? Oh, I got her!
Attack each other once again, each of you dealing a single, terrible, lethal blow. Wait, does that mean we're dead? Or rather, about to be dead?
Oh,
As
I'm
your
about to be
blade
dead
pierces
again.
her sternum, the princess buries her fist into the soft meat of your organs. You feel a few horrifically painful pops, a gush of fluid, and it's over. It's finally over.
No, it's not. We're just getting started.
But it is over. Dead is dead. I know this isn't the happiest ending for you, but you saved the entire world from ruin. There are few better endings than that.
Well, are you going to listen to him? Or are you going to listen to me? Get up.
Wait, no, that can't be right.
Yeah, we're not dead. We're fine.
Your eyes bolt open and you push yourself back to your feet. Alive.
Ah, I told you this wasn't over.
What about her? The blade went right through her heart.
What about her? If we're fine, then she's fine.
No, she's dead. She has to be. No! Right. We're all shit out of luck, aren't we?
I knew it. I told you we should all believe in her. This is perfect.
The princess rises from the ground, staggering slightly, one hand wrapped around the hilt of the blade still buried in her heart.
We don't even need to start over anymore, do we? Let's go again.
She pulls the weapon from her chest, barely wincing, and hurls it at your feet.
Just become the prince and rule the world together. Honestly,
You know what to do.
I wouldn't mind, like,
Again.
hanging out with her if we took over the world together. She would just do everything for me and be fine. I could be a nice little sidekick.
But she came back. What's the point of fighting her if she can just do that? All of you need to settle down. This whole situation is coming dangerously close to untethering. She clearly never actually died. You just missed her heart, that's all. Oh, we just missed her heart? Oh, of course, that's all. You were the one who said we hit her heart. You were the one who said it was finally over. Well, I guess I had it wrong. You guess you had it wrong? Aren't you supposed to know everything? I never said I knew everything.
Oh, God.
With an unbreakable determination, you snatch the blade from the floor and stumble back to your feet. Both you and the princess quake with adrenaline as your eyes lock across the basement floor and share a knowing look. Free from hesitation, you close the distance, both you and the princess aiming to end each other. Your blade digs into her neck, grinding against her vertebrae as her fist connects with your
Oh,
body.
shit.
The impact forces the air from your lungs, stars dancing in front of your eyes as you fail to keep your bearing. You both collapse to the ground before either of you has a chance to survey the damage.
And then we get up.
Yes. And then you get up.
That was a good one. More.
You and the princess exchange dozens of devastating blows. Sometimes you manage to strike first, and sometimes she tears through you before you have a chance to act. But more often than not, each of you fells the other in the same moment. And then you get up and do it again, and again, and again, and again, and again, and again. We're all still here. This is all gonna be okay. Isn't it?
Yeah. But he doesn't answer the voice. He'll never answer. He's gone.
What are you waiting for? I'm right here. Do you think this is... What is this place?
Oh, she's here with me.
Did we do this?
Huh. I didn't think we had it in us. But I guess that stuck-up control freak was right.
It's the end of the world, isn't it? It's the end of everything.
Far from it. We're still here. And she's still here too.
This reminds me of All I Do Is Win, Win, Win. All I do is win, 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 no matter what. All I keep doing is dying, 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 no matter what. The princess stumbles and her body slumps.
I feel so... tired.
Oh, she's being taken by the hands. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now? This doesn't feel right. It feels different. Final.
Screw the mirror. We just need to find the princess.
Well, the voice of the stubborn is very stubborn. You are nothing at all. I don't even have a reflection now? Oh! You can't be nothing. You refocus your gaze and then you see it, a figure, faint and veiled in a shadow, just beyond the reflection.
I think you know what I am.
Is that the narrator? Wait. And then another crack forms, and another, turning the mirror into jagged shards of broken glass. Is that the narrator? Oh!
The narrator. Yes. I suppose that's my job, isn't it? You needed help after all. An objective voice to guide your blade. But you were never supposed to see me. I wonder how many worlds you've damned to extinction to fall this far.
Oh, shit.
Oh, I'm nothing like you. I'm an echo, likely one of many. Somebody made you after all, and I'm what's left of him. Not that I'm the only one who can make that claim. I'm sure you've met many others like me.
This is crazy.
Of course, that is by both necessity and design. This construct you're in exists in many places at once. Anytime you failed, anytime you thought yourself dead, it would restart and shunt both your consciousness and hers into another world.
Oh.
But you'll be awake soon, and then it won't be able to work like that anymore.
Oh my god, there's so many. For all of this hubris?
I do. People out there are real. No matter what you do to them, no matter what you enable, I want you to remember that.
I have so many questions for you.
Then ask them, and make it quick. I won't last for long now that you can see me.
Oh, it's like going away with everything that I ask.
You're the long quiet, the god I made to rid the world.
I'm a god! A god. I always knew I was special.
Yes, you are special, unique even, and you still have a task that you need to do, and only you can do it.
Am I going to be able to ask all of these?
If you need to ask that question, there's nothing I can say to move you. You haven't died. You cannot die.
I can't die because I'm a god.
You cannot grasp the abject horror of dying. Soon I'll be gone entirely, and you'll be left alone with your final choice. So allow me to make my final request. The princess contains death itself within her, but I wove you into being with all the power you need to destroy her forever. Do it. Slay her, and rid the world of death and suffering.
I were you, I'd be more precious about your time.
Oh, I think I only have one more. I don't have any more questions I can ask. Are we gonna destroy... Are we gonna slay her? Do we have to? I feel like I was created by this guy to slay her. So I feel like I have to.
I've said my piece, and my time is up. It's like I said, I'm just an echo. And echoes always fade away. You know what you have to do.
As the final fragment of glass shatters, you see yourself with newfound clarity. The narrator was right. You are the long quiet, a vast and innocent God. It's finally time for you to wake up. All of this is you. Proceed to the cabin one last time? When you arrive at the heart of things, there is no final vessel for you to bear witness to. There is nothing for you to find. Oh, God.
I can finally see you, and you can finally see me.
Oh my gosh.
It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly. Every word you spoke found its way to me. I know him, and I know his construct. He was deluded by his fear of death. Pay him no mind.
Oh, man.
Names are their attempts to capture that which cannot be captured. They call me the Shifting Mound, a pale imitation of what I actually am. Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting. But it's woven into your nature, isn't it? When the echo spun us from one into two, he gave you a choice and me a role to play. I am not death, but I contain it in my multitudes. So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning? Or
Oh my
will you
God.
open the final doors to our liberation? Even as your eyes begin to open, you still hold on to the notions of is and is not, of beginning and end, pitch black islands in the blinding light of the infinite. There is nothing to resolve, nothing restraining us but us. Of course I have a say in all of this. You and I share reflections of each other's burdens, just as you and I share reflections of each other's gifts. If we didn't, the winding paths that brought us here wouldn't have been full of strife and conflict. My very nature is paradox, as is yours. You cannot use words to grasp at things that are beyond their reach, and you cannot rationalize that which defies logic. But violence and passion are dances that both of us know well. If this is what it takes to enlighten you,
What?
then so be it.
The sensation of bleeding and sweating and breaking and mending and dying and living comes back in vivid color.
Oh my god.
You feel the shame of 100 deaths and the pride of 100 conquests. All of the peaks and valleys weaving themselves into a single tapestry, free of beginning and free of end. Do you remember when we killed each other with such fervent passion that death itself no longer sat on our shoulders?
Reject her authority.
Oh, is it not? Perhaps you can enlighten me.
Boundless torrent of blades catch you from boundless angles. You are a body. You are gory ribbons. You are a body again. And you feel all of it.
Wow.
On and on it goes until your bodies are not your thoughts, are not you. Alive, dead, alive, dead, alive, dead.
That's the heart.
Dead, alive, and dead all at once. You learned to put yourself away, and in your stillness you rose above me. You died countless steely deaths, and you lived countless short lives, and yet it is all so far behind you. I pushed you to a greatness you never would have reached without me.
Hmm.
You speak of me as if I am a ghost, but I am right in front of you. My mass is mobbing. There is no beginning, there is no end, and there is no end. There is only the flood of bodies. Hold every possible every moment you hold, and then every possible sensation at once, and then you hold them all again. But in the end, you reflected it back at me. For a brief moment, both of us were everything.
Oh, there's the three-headed one.
We can be everything again. We can weave a beautiful and endless song. Death is a fantasy. Only those who lack perspective see it as anything other than transformation. You cannot destroy me. What once was one, then was two, and then was one again. You gave me shelter when you burned mine down, and then you struck another match. I pulled you from the ruins, and then we built a life. What once was one, then was one again.
Oh my gosh. Oh boy.
The took you from me, and I took you back. What once was one, then was two, then was one again. You and I are bound together. To rid yourself of me would be to leave yourself forever incomplete.
Hmm.
You cling to your notion of pain and suffering. There is beauty in ugliness, and love in conflict. That cold fire has left your eyes. Are you finally willing to listen? You are nothing. A black hole of self-loathing fed
Wow.
by the matter of your restless thoughts. A dog blind to its leash. But there is no light without the dog.
A dog blind to its leash.
When I proclaimed my godhood and offered you a place at my side, you gladly became the instrument of my new creation. Only with both of us is there a future to look towards. It is hope that carves meaning into being.
I'm still scared of her. Hmm.
Have you? Or is what you think of as independence merely an illusion? Without me, you can have no contrast. And without contrast, you have no shape.
As the clash between you abates, the princess withdraws, trembling.
You are unmovable. Is it by the design of our conflict that I cannot win? Or are you just that fervent in how you cling to delusion?
Wow.
Nothing is immutable. Everything that is exists only in relation to everything it isn't.
Damn.
There is no constant. There is no center. Open your eyes and accept what we are. We can leave this prison together.
Oh, should I leave with her or should I kill her? I don't know. I don't think I have the option. Oh, I do. Hmm.
What I offer you is not perspective. It is truth.
Whatever you're trying to do right now, you don't have to do it alone. All of them, I assume in the same way that you're all of you. It's good to be here. Seems like you've been doing alright on your own, but she's too many things at once out here. If you want to get through to her, you need some way to get past all that divine confidence. There's still a piece of me nestled close to where it all began. I can take you there. I can take you to her heart.
It's time to resume our dance.
She's relentless, isn't she? Let's make this quick. Are you ready? Then let's go.
Oh. Oh. The drawings.
And here we are. I'd say we were back where it all started, but I guess it's a little after that, isn't it?
Oh, you see the bodies out there?
Do you need me to describe things?
It's just us. I think the rest of them are still out there, jumbled up in the rest of her.
If the offer still stands, could you describe the cabin to me for old time's sake?
Yeah, of course. The interior of the cabin is, well, it's a cabin, yeah? There isn't much here, just a table and a knife and a door. And some windows. There's no mirror, either. I think you broke it. And I know you're still trying to find some middle ground, but if things go south, we're going to need that blade. That's probably for the best. It's always seemed to give us more options than not. Yeah, it's dead silent in here. Whatever it was that was left of him, I don't think it could handle you waking up to godhood. Pretty sure he got obliterated.
Obliterated. Oh, man.
Yeah, it's complicated. He put us through hell, but he's been part of us since the very beginning, hasn't he? The stairs. Do you remember the first time we were here? The first time we heard her voice?
Have you figured out what you want to do yet, or are you going to keep trying to find a center that doesn't exist?
It sounded just like that. A little sharp, a little menacing. Only she didn't know us. And down we go.
Oh,
We shouldn't
gosh.
keep her waiting.
And there you are, knife in hand. It really brings me back. Have you given up on talking? Have you finally decided to kill me? You'll have all of eternity to yourself after this. Why don't we chat a little before I go?
Hmm.
No. I feel like I'm myself again. Honestly, me neither. Well, I don't want to be at the end of that knife, so how about we figure something out?
Oh, God.
What if we tried doing this forever? I can do whatever you think I can, right? So, make me put it all back. Make me fix the Echo's construct and make me wipe our memories of everything that's happened.
I don't trust her still.
Make me send us back to the beginning, before we woke up. Before either of us saw the truth.
Can she really do that? Are you sure that's what you want?
I don't know. I feel like we need to slay her still. That's how I feel.
Fixing that is on you, not me. If you want me to help them, you'll have to make me help them. And if we do, nothing is stopping us from making the same choice. We could just keep doing this forever.
We could. It hasn't been bad.
That's sweet. But unless you do, the whole world ends, right? Not like I care. But It seems important to you.
Now she's being all nice.
I don't think that's something we'll ever get to know, but odds are we've probably done it before. Who cares? We've hurt each other plenty, and I still like you. And if you're hesitating, then you must still like me, too.
Right.
Well, if we change our minds, we change our minds. What matters is that we'll always have a choice. This is just the one we're making now. You brought that knife down here for a reason. Either you use it to kill me, or I use it to put things back.
Hmm. I have to slay her. Well, I'm not good at decision games. I feel like I like her now. I feel like I like her. But if I agree to the plan, everyone dies but us? We have to slay her. That's the whole point. I did it!
You and me both.
I did it! I did what it said to do!
Whatever world you want to build without me, I hope it works out. Despite our differences, I've always loved you, and I wish you nothing but the best.
Oh, my heart. You blink and the princess is gone. All you have left of her is a small, melancholic weight that sits at the borders of your heart. Oh, why did I do that? Why did I do that? Whatever action brought you and the princess into being was rough and jagged and left each of you with a piece of of the other. By destroying her once and for all, you also destroyed a part of yourself. But the world hasn't ended. Things continue on.
She's gone. And I don't think she's coming back. Is that a metaphor, or are you being literal? It doesn't matter, we don't need to linger down here anymore. Let's get going.
You leave the basement behind. Then the stairs. And then you leave the cabin itself.
It's quiet here.
The path and the woods outside are an empty canvas, but there's even more to see beyond this place. The fruits of your labor, a world free from death. Set yourself free. The body of an ancient creature stirs from its hibernation, and you feel sensation in limbs you once couldn't fathom. Everything here is you. You feel your wings spanning a cosmic scale, but twisted and crumpled and bound in agonizing tension to a finite plane. You can feel the glass of the construct pressing in on you, confirming you across infinite sides and infinite angles. You push back and strain against it. But it does not yield.
He's gone. She's gone. No one is left to trap us here but us.
Open your heart and bear witness to your new kingdom. All at once, the unyielding tension gives way. Oh! Why is the world on fire? And then the shattering. You are free, and before you lies the endless expanse of absolute reality, a new absolute reality, one forged by your will and by a long and arduous cycle of bloodshed that has stained your hands countless times over. But there will be no more bloodshed in this new world.
It's finally over, isn't it? But all of us are still here. I knew we'd finally see it through. All it takes to be a winner is grit and determination. We really did win, didn't we? We're the house now. We get to make the rules. This is nice. No more hunting. No more running. Just us. And whatever's out there. Absolute reality. Who would have thought there was really a world outside of us? And who would have thought we'd actually wind up siding with him?
Yeah.
The whispering, and the coercion, and the bickering. Everything horrible about being alive has stopped. I could get used to this.
That wasn't very hard at all. Speak for yourself.
Yeah.
Well, boys, how does it feel? We're not just on top of the pecking order, we are the pecking order now. I hope this was all worth it, because I'm personally inconsolable. Lucky for us, you have forever to get over it. Time mends a lot of things. You'll get better. Hear, hear, to our vanquished foe. It's good to be back. Now we just have to figure out what to do with ourselves. Forever. No problem. We can do that, yeah? Yeah. We can do that.
That was it. Wow. It got real intense at the end there. This game was so good. Very interesting. All the Patreon. Is Discord easiest to contact you? Yes. I would say yes. I would say yes. Discord is definitely the easiest way. Oh. Oh, there's a bunch of things that you can join. Play our other game. Oh. They have another game too. All right, well. I wasn't expecting to actually finish the game. That was a really good game. Kierce was the one that recommended this game to me. So thank you, Kiers, for the recommendation. There's probably way more, like, alternate endings you can get for this game, too, right? Let me see. 20 out of 131. Our song, finish the game. The good ending doesn't count. Because I got a notification at the beginning that I did the good ending. I got the good ending. Well, I would definitely recommend this game. Very good game. Highly recommend. Boom. I'm gonna look through some of those, the gallery things, I think. That was a cool game! I can't believe it's over now. I truly didn't think I was gonna finish it. Oh my god. Okay, super good game. Highly recommend. Alright. It is 9:45. Let me see. That was pretty good. I enjoyed that game. Okay, let me see. And I appreciate y'all hanging out with me while I played it too. All right. It is now that time, my friends. And by that time, I mean it is time for me to end my stream. But I will be back tomorrow. We'll do Dead by Daylight open lobbies. So that'll be super, super fun. But thank you guys for hanging out with me while I played this game. And I hope everyone has a really good night. And a really good day tomorrow. Have a good night. Yes, that was a fun game. All right, bye, friends.